let's look at testosterone in younger men in their 30s or even late 20s. Any man who's seeing a low sex drive, increased body fat, loss of muscle mass, fatigue, listlessness, should get a testosterone blood level drawn. It's not expensive. You don't even need a doctor. You can order your own. Check it out on our website. And if those labs come back low, you may have identified your problem. But we don't necessarily recommend just giving young guys testosterone by injection or cream, especially if you're not done having a family. So let's look at how the brain regulates your testosterone production, and you'll understand why. The hypothalamus and pituitary glands work like a thermostat to continually monitor and maintain testosterone levels in the blood. Now, when that blood level falls, the pituitary sends LH and FSH to the testicles, your main testosterone factory, to kick up production of testosterone and sperm. So now we have testosterone flowing into the bloodstream. Now your body converts about 10 to 20% of testosterone to estradiol. And it's mostly this estradiol that's the feedback that both the hypothalamus and the pituitary use to ramp up or scale down their message to the testes. That's the process in a fully functioning, fertile man. Now, we don't fully understand all the reasons that T levels drop, but we've learned we can influence the process at several points in the axis. The first way is we can just add testosterone to the bloodstream the same way the testicles do, but by applying a cream or injecting it. And if we follow the process then, that would lead to an increase in estradiol by the conversion, which the brain would detect and tell the testes then to slow down. The brain doesn't know or care where it came from, it just knows what its set point is and that we've got plenty. So remember that along the way, that message to decrease testosterone production also sends a message to decrease sperm production, and that can affect fertility. This is what younger men need to be aware of in this quest to raise their testosterone levels. Secondly, we could, with the drug Clomiphene or Clomid, we can block the receptors the brain uses to sense estradiol levels so that it never knows the levels are elevated. In that case, it keeps sending LH and FSH, telling the testes to keep testosterone and sperm production high, so you've got all the benefits of optimal levels of testosterone and fertility is not threatened. That's a good option for a young man who still wants to have kids. Third, we could inject something called HCG at this point in the axis. It mimics LH that the pituitary gland sends to increase testicular function, and then when increased T turns into increased estradiol, the pituitary downregulates as it should, but it doesn't matter because we're providing that signal by injecting the HCG here. So this, again, preserves fertility while increasing the testosterone levels. So for young men, fertility is an issue to consider if you need to be treated for low testosterone, but it certainly doesn't disqualify you from treatment to improve those levels and get those full health benefits.